How you doing, Mr. Motherfucker Jones, aka Fast Money?
I'm s- I'm still alive.
Not,
I'm still alive.
doesn't make me feel good about the situation. NerdN out? NerdN out? NerdN out? NerdN out?
We are Bob's Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing.
Dude, I made a joke about it being Keenan's farewell tour about something. And like my mom got all these people got up in arms. I'm like, the Rolling Stones had like 25 farewell tours. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just not getting the fuck out the house and trying to see motherfuckers like you anymore. Like it was literally like some high school friends I haven't seen in 20 years. It's like we haven't hung out. Why do you even fucking care if this is my farewell tour to you motherfuckers?
Well, I mean, what are you saying farewell to?
To them, just in general, like we haven't hung out in 20 years. And guess what? This is the last time I'm gonna reach out and be like, hey, let's get together and chit chat. Because this is literally like I don't care after this anymore. This is like mark it off my checklist. I no longer have to think, oh, I wish me and my high school friends could get together and talk chit chat. And these are like my junior high, like chilling the alley stoner type friends, like just some stupid shit. But I no longer in my head, I no longer have to give a shit. Like when I see them on Facebook, like, oh, it'd be nice to see them one last time. I'm not telling you it's my farewell tour. I see you all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I told my mom, I'm like, it's not my farewell tour to you. I haven't said farewell to you. I'm gonna see you every day for a while. In
Yep.
fact, I'm hoping to get 10 farewell tours in before she leaves the mortal coil. Like, I wanna tour this fucking planet like that. All right. Anyway, pass my bitch and let's bitch about something else. Before we get into the nerdy shit, what do
Before
you
we
think? What?
anything,
Huh?
before we get into anything,
No.
why do you have a patch of hair?
Oh, this. You don't want to give me. You want to wait and you want to know about it. You want to wait and see how many texts and phone calls you get about. Hey, that motherfucker Keenan. What's he doing with his hair now? Oh, I wanted to talk to you about this before live too. We'll talk about it after now. But I'm trying to grow the pad one braid. I'm gonna be a Jedi before I pass away.
Oh, you're already a Jedi.
When I die, my daughter and son are gonna get my braid. They're gonna have to deal with that shit. I'm gonna be in my will. I'm gonna cut it off, cut it in half. Y'all are both left a half of the braid. I want it kept forever. I want a new picture of it on your Facebook every fucking year.
They're gonna cremate you.
Nah, I've already got it planned now, and this will stop. Even if they do that shit, I've already got a bunch of order. I've already been thinking about that shit, dude. I'm good. When you get a little bit sick, you start thinking about how your life's gonna be treated when you're gone.
Right.
So I started thinking about that. Again. Everyone takes like, oh, but you're not gonna die, Keenan. Well, maybe I should think about this shit before I become 85 years old in real life, and it does happen.
Of course.
I spent a lot of my 20s not planning for shit, so I'm gonna try the planning shit out further from now on. That's my goal.
Well, you're not supposed to plan anything in your 20s. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think, but we both made the mistake of having kids, so you have to start planning shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though it was a so-called mistake, I now believe that everybody should have kids in their fucking 20s. Everybody.
Why you say
Money's
that?
gonna fucking suck, but your energy's gonna be on point. And guess what? It builds you into being something.
Nah, definitely.
Like literally, I saw a thing on Facebook today, like one of those meme gifs or whatever. Like, I don't understand people that struggle with no kids. Like, what the fuck you out there doing that you're struggling with no kids? Because
That's just
I couldn't imagine. Like, dude, I'd still be living that strip club lifestyle with you, bro. Let's go every night. Let's go. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. I be using those massage parlor coupons every fucking weekend.
Man, good times, bro.
I wonder if they even have massage parlor coupons and multiple coupons at that. Like when I looked that shit up, I was like, oh, here's one. Here's one. I told that story on Waffling Out this week.
That was good. That was good.
It was a good story. I didn't believe you when they was like, it's because I'm black. I was like, no, not in this place of ill repute. They don't care about that. They just want your money. You're like, no, they think I'm going to rob them. I'm like, well, that's bullshit. And then we went to the next place and you hid behind me. They're just like, here you go. It was like the land of Willy Wonka and shit. I walked in there like, here you go, sir. Oh, what? No. And then they like tried to shut the door in my face when they saw you like creep out. I'm like, no, guys, we're doing this. Our money is good. We got coupons. Let's go.
That's one of my best memories.
It's one of my favorite. It's a great fucking. When I told them, I was like, it literally, like, if I would have known then that I was just doing it for the story, like, I literally did that for the story. The whole thing was for the story. It did not matter anything more than that.
And
Let's not even mention that I was a married man at that time. Let's not even.
And you know what's so funny? You know how you do sometimes you do things like that and you feel kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I didn't feel any type of way. I didn't feel any type of.
I did feel. I felt, a better person. I felt a little gypped because you got the really Asian woman, and my Asian woman was from like California.
Oh yeah, she was
like it felt like when you saw. I was like, dude, was your chick like from like California and shit? You're like, no, my girl like spoke with an accent, was like from real like Asian.
No, she was the real deal, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My girl was like, hey, buddy. As soon as like I was like, she saw that I was cool. She's like, okay, well I don't have to use my accent then. How's it going, buddy? It's so weird out here. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Okay. I'm gonna throw up during this encounter. No, I'm joking. but I did.
I'm going to throw up now.
Funny, when she asked me, she started to get ready to go. She's like, we're done, right? I'm like, well, am I getting my money back? I mean, she's like, no. I'm like, well, then I'm sorry, we're not done. Like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm kind of glad that Facebook isn't logging in at this moment now that I'm telling this story on live. Don't want my cousin Mary Taylor. Hey, Kaden. No, don't look at me, Mary. Don't look.
Don't look at me in my eyes.
All right, so real quick, I've been thinking about. I saw this thing. What do you know about this Kanye West Pete Davidson beef going on? What have you heard about that shit?
I know pretty much everything.
Really? So, whose side are you on?
I think they're both being stupid. Just because you know there's kids involved, and you know you gotta have a certain type of etiquette. Exactly. Now we all know Kanye's an asshole, right? But when you're the boyfriend and you're coming into a situation like this, you just gotta kind of keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you were buddies. It's like me fucking your ex, dude.
Right.
It's like me fucking your ex and me texting you like, haha, I'm fucking your girl. What the fuck, dog? I thought we were homies.
Homies.
But then you text me back, why don't y'all come to Sunday Surface? What? That's your response? All the rap flows in your fucking arsenal, and your response to this motherfucker is, y'all should come to Sunday Service. No, this is not the time to be a Christian. Do not turn the other cheek, Kanye. He's turning the other cheek right now on that big old booty.
On that big old booty.
And I want to say, like, and plus, like, Kanye want to be like his text back should be like, you know, she fucked live in a video, right? We all know what you're getting right now. We all understand what you're getting right now, Pete Davidson. I'm super glad that you're pretty enough to get a Kim Kardashian now. Because 2 years ago, your ugly bitch ass couldn't get. I don't know. I started out on Kanye's team. I'm still technically on his team because that's a bitch ass move by Pete Davidson. But
yeah, bro, when you're in situations like this, you gotta just be quiet, man.
Yeah, dude, I've never texted the ex like, haha, I'm fucking your broad right now. Even the dude that, no, maybe I did. I'm not for sure. Because my ex cheated on me with this dude I went to high school with. And the girl I'm with now, he used to date in high school and like he holds the flame for and shit, you know? And you might not, I don't want to blow him out. But I might have texted him back. I think I won in the deal. Because, yeah, I think I did. Number one, you're not with my ex anymore, and she's. But I'm just saying, like, I think I won in the deal, and he had a problem. I was like, I could want to fight you, but I think I'm gonna let life just keep fucking you up.
Yeah, life.
Life got you, and I'm like, you might get better for a minute, but life gonna get you, bro. I'm sorry. So I think we're both like pretty much on Kanye's team, but stop being a bitch about it, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, man up. I mean, and God, I mean, I believe that being a Christian means that you're not gonna continue to fucking beat the shit out of the dude when you meet and fight. Like, you're just gonna knock him out and be like, all right, man, we're done. I think that's in my eyes, that's being a Christian. Like, that's being a good man of God.
But here's the
not
thing.
Just beating the crap out of him.
If you're on the internet patronizing your estranged wife or whatever, like, you shouldn't be doing that either. You know, you should carry yourself with a little more tact.
I agree, but in the end, we're still fucking men, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I get that you're on the internet, you're a fucking big star, a leadership of Christian men. I get that. And real quick, can I point out that Kim Kardashian mom owns a church and runs a church as well?
Does she?
Yeah, I just saw that on TikTok. It's amazing what fucking TikTok, like the shit I learned on TikTok, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like kids, like, we need to better educate our kids so they don't have to learn as much on TikTok. Like, I didn't know fucking George. I thought George Washington just had wooden teeth. No, he put slave teeth in there. That's fucked up. Why do we know that? How come TikTok has to teach me that shit? Why didn't you teach me that shit, motherfucker? No, I'm joking. As my one and only black friend, you are my conduit into what I need to know. You're supposed to direct me
into slavery.
Yeah, or like I learned, like I already knew that it was invited to the barbecue or the cookout, and like there's two different things. I understood that, but then some white lady on TikTok was calling all black people. If I invited you to the picnic, what would you respond? And then a black dude said, "All right, this is what a picnic means. A picnic was actually white people getting together and hanging a black dude." And I was like, okay, but like, no black person cares about coming to a white person. Like, I'm almost positive, like, the whole thing is that they're not a fan of our get-togethers. Like, our get-togethers are kind of fucking lame. Like, were you inviting your one black friend, calling all black people? I need one black friend to show at my cookout, or my picnic, so I don't look like a racist fuck. Just the questions these people ask, like calling, and some girl, well, I have some other one. I haven't posted it yet, but she was like, I may not be a watermelon, but I got some juicy and pink that you would like to eat. And so I did one of those, like, where you put it half, and I was like, I'm not sure what the joke is, but I'm almost positive she's calling all black dudes. Cause she looked like she was like trying to date black, like she looked like just everything. Like, I'm not for sure, but I was just like, why is this even a trend? I may not be a watermelon, but I got some Pikachu. Like, where does that? To me, that just, like, as soon as that starts, it's like,
black dudes.
You're telling black dudes that you may not be a watermelon, but you'll like the way you taste. Why do black people like? That just starts out racist. Even though you're a pretty fucking chick and you think you can get away with murder, which my baby mama thinks is she is the ultimate proof that this is the case. Ultimate proof. We were out at a store getting like some liquid or something. And we were talking to this clerk, and he's a black dude, and she throws out the N-word with a soft A, and the dude looks at me like and I was like, sweetheart, he doesn't know you have black kids, and she started laughing, and he started laughing. I was like, and you understand who like you're with now? When you drop that word, they are not going to be a fan of that shit. She is first generation Scottish American, super white looking. And then you're with this and you're going to drop that N-bomb? No. He does not know you have black kids. And even
kind of, sort of.
Yeah, even he doesn't understand you have half and half, like mixed kids. He doesn't know. He doesn't get it. But still, that doesn't give you the right to say it. Like even my stepdaughter Kayra looks at her like she doesn't drop it anymore, like especially around her, and Kayra wasn't around then. But like if you bring the hood out of my girl, she will drop that shit real quick. Real quick.
How is it for it? How do you think it is for them having a white sibling, like a pure blood?
What did you say? How are you?
How do you think it is for them, like having a white sibling, like a pure blood white sibling?
That's what I told him. His nickname is Uncle Cracker. Cracker Jack. His name's literally Jack. And I stole that from the movie Four Brothers. That isn't an original Keenan. Like, I straight up stole that. I'll give them the credit all fucking day. All damn day.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack. That's his name. I was like, y'all can take that. Cracker Jack. Great nickname. It's yours. It is yours. Yeah, that is for y'all to do. I would love for them to be like, Cracker Jack. I could be like, Muhammad Pacino.
How you think they're going to interact when they
could be like, Cracker Jack?
How you think they're going to interact when they get older?
I think my son's already half their fucking size. I mean, I think my son's going to, like, I think that he's going to be 10 and they're going to be 19 and they're going to be like, how the fuck is he so big? And, like, they're going to have to, like, and like I tell them, like, they keep fucking with him, like, you realize he's going to be able to whoop your ass at some point, bro.
Nah, yeah, Jack is a Super Saiyan for sure.
Dude, yeah, and I mean, he has a great uncle that's 7 feet tall. I'm 6'3". It looks like he has all my great qualities with none of my bad. It looks like the craft took out all of the bad,
the impurities.
Yeah, all the bad shit. All he got was like the chubby cheeks, the cuteness, the whatever. He got all my good qualities, none of my bad. It seems. Fingers crossed. Although the other day he was like, he was putting his shirt on. My mom was putting his shirt on. His ribs were showing, and my mom said something about, "Oh, your ribs are showing." I was like, "You want to take a picture? Because we as a people, our ribs don't show very often, Mama." She does not find that joke very funny. She does not find my fat humor very funny at all.
I would imagine she doesn't.
Well, I mean, but I tell her, I'm like, because she doesn't find it funny because she's very, we were all bullied when we were younger, but she was like inside of herself. You know what I'm saying? Like people bully her and make fun of her, and she's like gets all like quiet and doesn't know what to say. I know exactly what the fuck to say. And I was like, hopefully you could take solace in the fact that your son, like, I was bullied too. You were bullied, but I will not be bullied anymore, and none of my kids will be bullied because I will teach them what to say.
Right.
Like some little girl was giving my daughter shit, and like talking about her being having glasses and chubby, like when she was like in the 4th grade. And there's this little girl named Dejanay.
Right.
And I was like, well, first that comes to my mind is Dijonnaise, like mustard and mayonnaise. Just started calling her Dijonnaise. And I'm almost positive that means nothing, but it's going to piss her off because she's not going to know what the fuck that is, and it's going to sound like mayonnaise. And it sounds like you're making fun of her, but you're just calling her Dijonnaise. And she started doing that, and Dijonnaise like stopped fucking with her, and later they became friends. I was like, throw it back in that girl's face. She wanted to make, all right, Dijonnaise. I even told us, like, if it gets really bad, you can always ask her, like, well, how come your daddy doesn't drop you off at school? Like, mine does. Hey, Dejanay, my daddy rode his bike with me at school today. Where's your daddy at?
Ooh.
It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke, but she didn't do it.
No, I mean, it's a good joke. Shit.
It's a good joke, but it's, like, maybe not for 4th grade. Like, but, you want to protect your kids, and when you have a little girl, it's another little girl. You can't tell her like, well, just knock the fuck out of her. Like that's not how you want to teach your kid. My daughter was like the other day. She's like, I haven't fought anybody since 2019. I'm trying really hard not to beat the fuck out of this person, Dad. I was like, yeah, don't teach my granddaughter that shit, please. You are who you are because your mama said shit like that and did shit like that.
Who is she getting into it with?
The roommates or because she's coming back to Texas. They're moving to Wiley, Texas.
So, oh wow.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I thought they started as moving back to Oklahoma with her mom, which I was dreadful for because I don't know, she's just an anchor, bro. She just, and I know, and I want my daughter to take care of her mom, and I know she'll be there for her mom, but it's just like, your mom just gonna drag you down because that's what her mom did to her and me, and it's just like,
is her mom still alive?
nah, dude, her mom passed away in God, I don't even know, but fucking a decade ago, dude. Like Kevin was like 10 years old when her grandmother passed away. Yeah.
Who?
Krista, Heaven's mom passed away.
No, who?
Oh, Crystal? Yeah, Crystal's still alive.
No. Who was that old woman in there when I came to spend the night at your house that day? And we was like, hey, it's a great day. She was like, yeah, another day alive.
Oh no, Granny! No. She did not like black people at all, bro. So yeah, she probably did not. Like, no, she was the racist old black woman, not a fan of black people at all. But no, she did. She is no longer with us. She was a great woman, racist, but funny.
You said a decade. That wasn't 10 years ago, was it?
No. She probably was, I want to say like 5, 6 years ago.
Okay.
Evan was still in high school when her grandmother passed away. But this was the greatness of her racism. We're driving to one, she's like, and she says, I hate N-words. They all get in one Cadillac and drive it together. And we were driving around, I was like, Granny, I think that's the wrong racism. I think that's Mexican people now. And you know, she was Mexican, and then one day she was she voted, she liked Obama and she voted for Obama, but she watched Fox News nonstop. And she was like, and literally I just let it go. Like I would constantly let it go. And then one day she's like, this is the only channel that tells the truth. And I was like, Granny, you know that this channel doesn't like Obama, right? The next day it was on CNN. Like she was all about Fox News, just watching it. And so she really didn't know what the fuck was on. It was just a news station. But right. I was like, you know, this isn't for Obama, right? But that also goes to show how fucking endearing Obama was, that an old racist lady like that really just talk shit about black people nonstop voted for him.
Well, he had swagger.
He did, but that was the word she definitely wouldn't know. I was endearing. That was the word that she would have used. Swagger. She'd be like, what is this? What swagger? Swaggy? That's French. That's French. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna get us canceled if I try to do because I always go like Cheech Marin whenever I try to do a Spanish accent. Always. Did you hear about the director of Black Panther getting detained for bank robbery?
You know I heard about it.
No, you did? Great. I've been waiting to talk to you about this. Like, this has been stewing in my head just to talk about this shit. What the fuck, man? Can you imagine what those cops, like, in the car, like, while they're sitting there and because you know he just got in the car, he was like, yo, let me just, so I don't get my fucking head split, let me just get in the car and I'll explain to him once I'm in the car, safe and sound, that I am the director of Black Panther and that I'm directing a film. Or he probably just said, they said, what's your name, sir? Ryan Coogler. And then they typed that shit in. Doop, doop, beep, beep, beep. And the guy's like, yo, dude, yo, I think this guy I think I know this guy. I think we fucked up, bro. I think we fucked up. I'm just saying, maybe they shouldn't do so much TikTok dancing and focus on their jobs. Like, I just know if I was cooking at McDonald's and I was stopping for a TikTok dance or doing a TikTok live, they'd be like, no, that's not cool.
Right.
Like, you notice like if you see like a person that's working a fast food job and they do a TikTok live, that live is going on while they're working their fucking job. They're not taking a fucking break. You're just sitting there watching them click shit up or make fucking hamburgers or whatever. You're not watching a cop like arrest a person in the right way. Like, wouldn't it be great to see a TikTok live where a white cop's arrested a black man without like anything bad happening? Let's do that. That should be a new TikTok trend. Arresting black people and nothing bad happens.
And nothing bad comes from it.
You know, you see like that part 1, part 2, or like 1 billion sold at McDonald's, 300 black people arrested, no deaths.
No deaths.
No deaths. Like that should just be a thing. Like I've tried to make the video like, hey, you know, everybody that's in this car tonight might have warrants. They might be smoking weed, but nobody wants to fucking die. They want you to go home, and they want to go the fuck home.
Everybody wants to go home.
Everybody wants to go home. I mean, and I just don't. There's just no part of me in any given situation, and maybe that's just the inherent difference that I just don't want to die in any situation. Like running, like people are like when I see situations, like people ask me like, why you act so good for the cops and shit? Like, why would I act fucked up? They already got me.
Right.
They already win in this situation. They're already the boss. I understand I'm not the lead dog when I get pulled over. My mommy, jobs, getting pulled over, I am not the boss. In fact, at home, with my wife, I am not the boss. I'm the fucking secondary in command, and that's okay.
But yeah, it just has to speak to something where like you can come so far and then still just be accused of bank robbery.
Some lady, and he was doing everything fucking right, man. He's got a mask on because of COVID. He writes down what's going on, and he puts down my name, account number, everything. He just doesn't say, hey, give me $40 million right now. I'm going to shoot your ass in the face. It says everything. So it wasn't the bank teller that was taking the note that was like, oh, shit, I'm getting robbed. Somebody saw it and told the bank manager, oh, no, a black man's handing a note. What's going on? Oh, no, a black man's in a bank. And, right. You know, my other co-host was like, that's just banking while being black or brown. I was like, no, I get that. But you would think in Hotlanta, they might have seen, like, rich black people a little bit more.
Right. And then there was a bank teller she was like, I was a bank teller for several years. It is not uncommon for a person to write down the amount of money they want and it to be discreet as to not get robbed as soon as they walk outside.
No, man, I am at this time and place. Like, I feel like I could possibly either get away with smoking a blunt or just get away with a ticket, or maybe I might go to jail, but it would definitely be very easy for me in front of some cops. I think I get away with that shit. I kind of would like to see if I could walk into a bank wearing a COVID mask and hand over a note that says like my bank account number and how much money I need and see what happens. I would love to kind of just, and maybe they go into like banks across Texas and just see what happens. We lost him on that note. He was trying to clean his shit off. He was trying to clean his screen off. And he swiped down and he exited out on us. I should be sad, but we got a lot of good content for videos. We weren't even talking nerdy shit. Talked a little bit of nerdy shit. Well, I'm going to text him. You swiped left. Tick, 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 tick. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. This is NerdN Out. No will always mean no. And let that no, it stands for NerdN Out. Yeah, so I'm here for Fast Money, aka Motherfucker Jones. I am Keenan Ankel, aka Fat Fucking Keenan. We appreciate you stopping by, joining us for this live. We try every Tuesday to get together and chit chat for a few, because we're nerding out. Nerding out.
We are Bob Rob. We are Bob Rob. We are Bob Rob. Nerding out.
NerdN. NerdN.
We are Bob's Project. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.